All right, guys, Louie and I are getting ready to get on a video call and we are going to have a showing of a house. We're so excited to see it. The realtor is gonna walk us through the whole thing, answer any questions, and then if we fall in love, then we will plan a trip to go and see it. So fingers crossed, let's get the show on the road. We are ready for this. We have the house pulled up on the listing. I've never had a virtual showing of a house, so it's a new day, a new age, maybe new beginnings. Can't wait to tell you guys where it's at. And of course, through all of this, we will walk you guys through the whole process, and if it happens, it happens. Putting an offer on a house if we want it. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy to me. 5 minutes until the call.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready. This is the beginning of the rest of our lives today, guys. Every day.
This could be the start of a new beginning. I told them that this is a...
Chili without a robo.
I told them we had to take his robo.
Oh,
well, I didn't tell him. We're on a professional call. She doesn't know him yet. But I was telling them about this is a new day and age that we do a virtual showing. I don't think I've ever done like a virtual showing.
Yeah. So the year's 2020. We have the entire world collapsing around us. But we do have the benefit of a virtual tour. So I'm excited about that. That's about it.
You're a little scruff. And that's the rain.
That's somebody telling us that somebody drove by our house. So we'll never have cold weather.
No.
We'll have some thunderstorms. It'll rain probably a whole
Every
lot,
day.
which
I think it does there, like every day, like for like 30 minutes or an hour.
I'm kind of cool with that. I don't mind raining a whole lot.
Do you want to live in paradise? It's the closest thing to paradise in the United States.
Do monkeys have armpits? Hell yeah, they do.
And the baby came.
Hey, big guy.
Here we go.
There we go.
Hi.
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 Nice to meet you guys virtually.
Nice
Yes,
to meet
nice
you
to
as
meet
well.
This is the front, obviously, outside the lot. I think I sent an email about the lot across the street.
Yes, that they're building those. They're under construction.
Then, of course, they've got the columns up there, which is nice. Light fixtures are
Okay.
This is a one-car garage, which I'm going to take you in here and show you that.
Oh, big
Garages
thing.
are premium on here. Can't find garages. This is off the downstairs master.
Okay.
And this is going to show you, I'm just going to show you real quick the backyard,
Okay.
since we're right here. So that's their sitting area. It's that's nature preserve. There are houses there that are far enough away. It's one of the largest lots in the neighborhood. If you guys wanted a pool, I'll fenced it for totally could be.
Oh, so you can add a pool there? Perfect.
You could, yeah. We have resort pool in this neighborhood, which is also screened in. But again, this is the backyard, which you can see it well from up here.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I love that.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah,
That is beautiful.
we love those kinds of trees. They have them in East Texas. They don't have them where we're at, but we love how when you can see through them.
Is there little, like, walking trails down there, or is that just pretty much nature?
Yeah. Yes, there is right next to the house where I'm with the camera right now. You can see a little.
Oh, nice.
There's a walking path that goes down 2 streets, and then it basically goes to about a 10-minute walk each.
Oh, okay.
Through the state forest. This will never be built on here. It's nature preserve, will never be built.
That's what I was telling my husband. I was like, the good thing is nothing will ever be built there in the future.
Wow, that's a big plus. So how far does the property line, does it go at all into the woods, or is it just right there pretty much?
The gate.
The gate. Oh, she answered it.
He was asking how far back the property line went.
Yeah, well, actually, there's a 10-foot setback, so that fence is 10 feet from the property line, because you can't put anything in the 10-foot setback.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So essentially, there's 10 more feet beyond the fence, but you can't really do anything with it.
Right.
And it's all fenced in the back.
It's all fenced in. They have a labradoodle, and so that's why they put it in.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Man.
So, do you think you guys are interested in coming to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just nervous that it's not going to be there, so I think we need to probably talk about maybe making an offer. Because it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It
It's
is,
what we want.
I kind of like everything that we want.
Yeah.
So, definitely, and you can just contingent on seeing it. You know, I wouldn't say we're going to see it in a month. I would say as soon as we can get there, give us a date.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Thank
It's everything we want.
Yeah.
I mean, we love our house now. It's definitely bigger, but I mean, to live in paradise.
It's a even exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would love it here. If you're familiar with Blue Beach, the nice west side of 38 is it's quieter than like Rosemary Beach side. That's all crazy busy. It's not crazy busy here at some points, but most of the time it's quiet. We have, like Friday night, we had a Pelican party at the pool for all residents to go. My husband brought his guitar, a couple of the other people brought guitars, and we just hung out.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the people we hung out with were probably your age, so we're not all old. If there's anything you want from me, just let me know.
Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you so
much. We appreciate
Have
it.
a great
Bye.
day. I like the house. Backyard is fenced in. 10-minute walk from the beach.
Nothing will
the quiet beach.
Nothing's going
to be
built behind it.
It's
We have
built in
pools.
2017.
And if we wanted, I don't see why we would.
We got the ocean
Yeah.
right there, and then we got the whole pool there. Dang. I think we'd put an offer in.
I think we do too.
Oh man.
It's beautiful, honey.
That is nice.
All three, I mean, every room has a porch off of it that's
Like a
screened
view.
in.
Yeah,
it's a
you
view.
get your own.
And those trees, those are the trees you
despite
want.
it being around everything, it's like.
First
its
we
own
wanted
little-
land. First we were like, we need acreage. We want
I
to
would
be
take
able to...
beach over land. That is.
Well,
the
like Nick
endless
said
one.
last night. Nick, your brother, was like, or no, I think it was Nick Walter. He said to not have to upkeep a bunch of stuff and be able to use a beach versus having 4 acres and not being able to use
there's
any of it.
No comparison. We're buying this house.
We're
Let's
gonna
do
do
it.
it.
So this
It's an
week,
11-hour drive. That's
Yeah.
not.
yeah, we'll knock it out in 2 days.
Oh my God.
We'll take 2-day trip, go down there 2 days, hang out for a few days.
You guys,
a
Mommy and
feel
Daddy
out of
love
it.
the house.
Guys, it is cool.
You guys want to move to the beach? Tatum! Come here.
I like it.
I love
I
it.
love it. It has a walking trail behind the house.
All the way to the beach.
That goes right up to the beach.
Another walking
There's a
trail.
little
Look,
forest behind the house that they'll never
your guys'
tear
rooms
down.
will have balconies on them.
Everybody's rooms have balconies.
Your
that's
guys'
closed in.
Hey, your guys' rooms would share a balcony.
Ooh, that is awesome. Their playroom's outside in the enclosed balcony with no bugs because it's all screened in, Tatum. So you'll never have any mosquitoes or anything like that.
Look at the fence.
There's a fenced-in backyard.
Is it in Florida?
She didn't show. Did she show us a laundry room?
Yeah,
Yeah, she did.
Is that in Florida?
Yeah.
briefly.
Oh,
there
we
wasn't
can go
much
to
to
the
see.
beach.
Look. There's the bunk bed room.
Oh,
There's that room. There's the playroom. Your guys' rooms would be right next to Mommy and Daddy's.
ooh, yeah, that's so I don't have to be scared.
Nope, you guys won't be scared. We'll be right there. All right, guys, we're gonna do a little brief update. So it is the next day since we viewed the house and we love it. We didn't need the night to think about it, but I was tired last night. Lewis was tired, and we decided that today we were going to submit an offer. Now, the thing is, our house here will sell really fast. We know it. We live in a nice area, that the house is with an amazing school district, that the houses go really fast. Well, our predicament is we don't want to sell our house without knowing what the next stage is going to be on where that's at. And so we haven't put our house on the market. So that means that the next house will have to be contingent.
Buyers, basically. First time home buyers. Buyer. There's two types of buyers typically. You have first time home buyers and then repeat home buyers. Well, we are a repeat home buyer, meaning that we have to sell our house and then turn around and buy the next house. That can create problems because maybe somebody that's buying our house is a repeat buyer and they're selling their house so that they can buy our house. We're selling our house so we can buy the next house. The people that we're buying, domino effect. So it's a little bit scary for sellers to accept a contingent offer, especially when the market's so hot.
Yeah,
so
because they could go and pick somebody that doesn't have to have a contingent offer. Yeah. And to us, we wouldn't necessarily have to have a contingent offer, but I don't want to be stuck where...
The alternative is to sell, to get your cash out,
or whatever you want to do.
Move to a third party location, move to a long extended stay hotel. And then, so you have to move twice. We're trying to avoid moving. So what we're doing is we're offering a contingent on the sale of our house. An offer to purchase their house, contingent on the sale of our house. That's kind of how it works.
And we want to take you guys through the journey of everything because people ask us all the time, what's the process of home buying? Sometimes there's people that have never purchased houses before, and Louie and I, this is what we do for a living. So we kind of have the behind the scenes of it really, because we know from our perspective on the mortgage side of it, how it works, and then we know how the realtor side of it works. And so we want to take you guys through this whole journey with us, even if I don't want it to happen, but even if our offer doesn't get accepted, we want to show you guys the process on how this works. And
it's nerve-wracking for a lot of people. I had to talk somebody off the ledge today because they were just freaking out. This is so, stressful. And it is.
It's the biggest life decision that you're going to make.
You're talking uprooting your entire life and moving it, whether it's down the street or down across the country.
And there's things you have to change. There's things that do change. There's sometimes people are relocated and now you're moving states and starting a whole life in another state that you may have never even lived in. We've never lived in where we're looking at. I haven't told you guys where we're looking at, but
we're excited.
Yeah, so we're
nervous though because it is a lot happening right now. Our work
line of work is
busy,
extremely busy because a lot of people are doing exactly what we're doing.
Interest rates are ridiculously low. If you haven't heard or seen, and so we're talking 75% of people that have a house or a mortgage refinance and save money.
They can lower their payment, and then you have a
lot of loan officers, believe it or not, a lot of loan officers don't know how to do refinances. So that complicates it further. So we're busy because we're doing a lot of refinances for people, but trying to make our own. I always feel like I'm in this. I always tell people I'm like a buoy in the ocean because I am there as a guidepost for people, right? And I have to bob up and down so people could see me because there are clients, there's people that come with their stress, they come with their worry, they come with their problems, and trying to get it all put together and deliver it because you have real estate agents, both of them don't get paid unless we deliver. The title company doesn't get paid unless we deliver. The seller doesn't get paid unless we deliver. So it is very critical that we deliver on what we do. I always feel like I'm helping people transition from one part of their life to another.
Well, And then you have a lot of different clients where you have people that have never bought a house before, to the people that are experienced, to the people that know the business like the back of their hands because they're in the business. So you have to kind of, I don't know, tailor yourself to everybody's needs and wants, and realistic if somebody's trying to buy outside of their price point, or maybe, you know, what's the best situation for them on a 15-year or a 30-year. Like, there's so many different aspects on the mortgage side of it. It can get so confusing. So with this, we want to show you guys from a buying aspect, and hopefully our offer is accepted. Did you push send?
No, I will now.
Lincoln.
I want to eat outside.
Okay, go eat outside.
All right, ready? You want to push send? Push it. Push this button.
Let's push it together.
Push the button.
Let's push it together. Ready?
1, 2, 3. You missed it. You just closed it out. Email sent.
And we did it a non-traditional way. Normally you have a real estate agent from the buying side of it, guys. And with Louie and I experienced in our line of work, we decided to represent ourselves. And a lot of people are for it. A lot of people are against it. I say 100% get an agent if you don't know the business, because it can get ultra overwhelming and you don't want to miss anything. But because
deal with a professional,
yeah,
you gotta get somebody experienced. If this is your first time, hell, if it's your second time, third time, there's a ton of time that usually passes between one house and the next. So even though real estate, like, the process hasn't changed in 50 years, it's gotten a little bit more streamlined because of technology. It still is a very
overwhelming.
Yeah, it's a big.
Numbers are crunched. You want to make sure. I mean, you are signing a contract that has a lot of verbiage that sometimes, if you're not in the business, you don't know what that verbiage means.
Yeah.
And
so just because we're not using an agent, that just means, you know, we happen to really both agents are paid by the seller anyway. So
yeah,
we're going in and we're saying, okay,
instead
we know the area, we know what we know the contracts.
Hey y'all, it's actually a couple weeks later and I'm editing this part of the vlog, and I realize I didn't segue this ending to the next vlog, and if I keep it the way it is, you guys will have no idea. So I'm just gonna catch you up to speed, kind of like a bridge of what happened in between those two vlogs, and then you'll see the ending to this and then the start of tomorrow. So the last thing you see is us submitting the offer on this house, and we heard back the next day that they did not accept our offer because they did not want a contingency on the offer, which we totally knew was possible. In our sense, we don't have to have a contingency. We would like to. So this house going in, we really wanted to try to do that, just because we're selling this house, moving there, and we don't want to have like too much of a bridge when the kids like have to be taken out of school and start a new school. So we want to be able to know where we're gonna live once we sell this house. Basically, we don't want to sell this house and not have something to go to. Stay tuned to all the updates coming very soon, because things changed rapidly on this whole trip, and I want to make sure it completely makes sense. So then we decided, let's go out there, because we're already planning on going out there, and let's see it in person and see if we want to take that contingency off. So what had happened was we actually found a house that night that we heard that the offer was not accepted, and we found a house that's brand new that they were still building. It wasn't going to be ready until September, so we're like, perfect. We loved that it was brand new. We loved that no one had lived in it. We loved the location of it, so we were like, excited about this property even more than the other one we just put an offer on. So we're like, okay, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. Let's not take the contingency off. Let's keep it on. Once we go out there, if we see the property in person and love it even more after seeing this other property and taking a look at a few other ones, like maybe we'll go back and take off the contingency. But that night we found this new property, great location, and we were like so excited. So tomorrow's vlog, you will see me calling the realtor on that vlog and getting information about the house. So that's where this ending segues into tomorrow's vlog, where we hit the road, head to Santa Rosa Beach, Florida, and go look at this other new house. And I can't wait to like show you guys everything and where it ends and all this, because it's been a crazy ride, let's just say that.